Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome to another amazing practice that we get to do together. We have this privilege and this honor of moving our bodies. And tonight's focus, or today's focus, is all about being gentle with ourselves and finding that inner sunshine through movement and through breath. So you just need your mat, perhaps a couple yoga blocks if you have them, or even a blanket will do. We are going to start cross-legged on our mat. And cross-legged means your ankles can crisscross together, your sit bones, your tushy rooted into the mat. Or if you'd like to find lotus, you can take your right foot right on top of that left. That's half lotus. And if you want to take full lotus, a little edgier, you can take both feet up, whatever you're feeling. I'm a little tight today, so I'm going to try half lotus. So this feels good to me. What feels good to your body? Maybe it's right foot on top or left foot on top. So just kind of notice, kind of settle into your mat. And as we sink into the earth, as we sink into our mat, just kind of check in. How's this feeling in your hips? How's this feeling just being quiet, just settling in and finding some stillness? Even that can be the most challenging. So just kind of take a moment. And notice as we start to find a little more calm in our body. I want you to notice with each inhale and each exhale where we can soften a little more. Remember, I said the goal of this practice tonight is to be easy, gentle, and let everything inside shine externally. So bringing out that inner sunshine by freeing up some of those stuck spots, some of those stuck spaces. Oftentimes we rush from one thing to the next, and we just need to quiet and calm and find a little peace in order to free some things that don't have any wiggle room. We're not allowing those things to come to the surface because we're always rushing. Good, so just continuing to sit in this half lotus or your seated meditation, eyes are closed, and just do your best to listen to my voice and go inward. Starting some gentle neck stretches. We're going to take our left ear down towards our left shoulder. Gently moving chin towards the chest, and then right ear towards right shoulder. Soft and slow. And again, switching sides. Find that breath. Rocking slowly side to side. And then start to just kind of take your shoulders and your waist and your hips side to side, rocking, finding a little movement in your side body, in your shoulders. And then taking your right hand up to your left shoulder and giving a little massage. And then your left hand over to your right shoulder and giving a massage. Good, and then start to loosen up the upper body here. So rolling the shoulders back, rolling the shoulders forward. Really focusing on connecting and calming the nervous system. That is our goal of this practice. And taking those hands to heart center. Just for a moment together here, without any movement, we're going to breathe. Focusing on the tool of breathing one of our greatest tools to calm our nervous system. So big inhale through the nose, count of 4. Hold for a count of 2, and then exhale for a count of 4. Here we go. Inhale, 4. 1, 2, and exhale, 4. Again, 4. Hold, 2, exhale, 4. Full, deep, complete inhale, 4. Hold, 2, exhale, 4. 3, 2, 1. Let's do that a few rounds on our own with those counts, all through the nose, fully inhaling, fully exhaling. And as you continue to breathe, notice if any distracting thoughts come up. Just accept them, acknowledge them, and breathe through them. We don't have to try to get rid of any thoughts. We don't have to try to quiet that monkey mind just yet. We're training ourselves and practicing through our breath how to refocus our attention to this calming, nurturing flow and practice. Continue inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Take your thumbs to your third eye, to your forehead. And this is where we're going to set our intention for today's practice. Asking of our yoga, what do I need? And how do I tend to that? Relaxing, releasing, and letting go. Good. Now undoing those hands, taking a little side body stretch. Planting your right hand on the mat, taking that left arm up and over. Oh, and feeling that nice stretch for the left side of our body. Almost as if we're creating space and energy from our elbow down towards our armpit, down towards our hip. Keeping our sit bones rooted to the mat and then sweeping back up through. All about this energy today. Plant the left hand, right arm comes up and over. Feel that stretch through your pinky finger, down to your elbow, down to your armpit. Open up a little bit. Maybe kind of gaze towards the elbow. Feel that space. It's all about space. And then come back through. Do it again. Don't forget that inhale and exhale. And this time, let's sweep through the center. And sweep through the center. If I'm moving too fast, go to the rhythm of your own breath. Find your own practice. Really nice. Good. And then coming back through center, let's take our feet out of that lotus if you are in lotus. Just kind of unwind. And then just gently rest your feet, one foot in front of the other. And then locate your block. You can even put the block lengthwise to get a little more space up toward, we always want to bring the earth up. Good. So just kind of readjusting. And then we're going to walk our hands towards that block. And to the best of your ability, rest your head right on that block. And breathe. Again, freeing space with every breath. Keeping your sit bones, the back of your tailbone, your spine rooted down to the mat, breathing, keeping everything connected in your tushy, leaning forward, resting that third eye on the block, and then walking it back. So my right foot was forward. Now I'm going to switch. My left foot's going to come forward. So whatever that was for you, just kind of switch. Reason being is because as we stretch forward, we also stretch out these hips. And so I want to make sure you switch, okay? Good. So just kind of once again, walk it out. Keep your tushy rooted to the mat. I know tushy is not, an official muscle name, but we're just going to go with it because you know what I mean when I say tushy. And you're breathing. Notice with every breath what areas of our body feel a little less tension. Relax, release, let go, and find ease. Saying that reminded me the word disease or dis-ease is the body is not at ease. And we can find ease through our yoga practice, right? And cure some of that dis-ease. Good. So just kind of unwinding, coming out of that head to the block. I'm looking at my notes here because I know there was a place I wanted to take you from here. So we're going to bring our legs out. Oh, I am so sore from working out this week. That's a good thing, right? So just kind of shake out those legs. And I want to find a wide-legged forward fold with you. But if we're tight, or if we're new to yoga, or if we are tight from running or working out, it might take a moment to get here. Good. So just kind of wiggle in. And we're going to start by taking our right hand across our below belly. Just kind of reach for the left side of that waist in this wide-legged forward fold. We're going to do another side bend. So this kind of gives us some leverage here. I learned this from my friend Yoga with Adrienne. I love her videos on YouTube. And I never tried this side bend, rooting across or bringing my hand for support across, and it just feels really nice. And then come back up through center. We're going to do the other way. So left hand comes across the belly, right arm comes up and over. Easy, gentle, and no hurry, no rush. Do it again. And again. Really nice. And then from this wide-legged stance, we're going to walk our hands out once again. And you can find that block again if you'd like. Walk it out, up to you. You can even use a blanket here. And just bring yourself down. Some people even like to take 2 blocks and rest that way with that third eye, that forehead on the mat. Doing your best to keep everything seated. So you want to try and keep seated from your backside and then reach the chest forward. Remember, we talked about we're going to shine that light forward today. So that light is shining down towards the floor. And just breathe. Toes are up, stretching out those calves. You can't see my toes now, but those toes stay up. Good. And then walking ourselves back through, we're going to find cobbler's pose. And cobbler's pose is different than lotus in that your feet are touching. So you can take 1 block and sit on it. That actually helps ease into the stretch a little bit more. If you have a blanket at home, it helps the knees kind of fall down to the earth. Plus, it's a nice little resting spot. So the bottoms of those feet kiss. And just once again, let's take those hands to the heart, check in. Remember that intention that we set for ourselves. The goal of today's practice is to focus on that nervous system. Connecting breath with movement and creating enough inner calm to decrease our cortisol levels, to let go of any tension or stress we've built up over the week, and to learn how to take things slow and easy. Beautiful. And we're going to windshield wiper, dropping our feet down, just kind of taking those legs side to side. Maybe even leaning back on that block or that blanket. Just stretching out that IT band. Ooh, good. Whatever's sore on you today, just creating that space. I'm going to take my block out. I'm going to show you what it looks like from this side. If we lean back a little bit, we can even lean back on our forearms and get a little deeper into this stretch. This feels really good in the hip flexors if you bring that knee all the way down. So good, guys. All right, coming on up into our first round of cat-cows here. I always find these cat-cows in any sort of gentle backs class that I do because it is so delicious and good for the spine. So table, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're gonna hollow out the spine by rounding and tucking. That's your exhale. Your inhale brings your belly forward, your chin forward, your belly down rather, your chin forward, and your tailbone slightly lifts. That's your inhale. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale forward. And start to find this rhythm here of exhaling and inhaling. Inhaling is forward, exhaling is toward your body. Maybe even smile, take that tension out of your jaw. And start to move in whatever way feels good to you here. Sometimes in these cat-cows, I like to just get my spine nice and juicy. Let everything go, whatever tension is stuck from riding the bike or running or fitness classes or just life, sitting too much. Take it back and forth. We're gonna find our first down dog. Curl the toes under, take the hips back, make a butt print behind you, heart towards the thighs. Walk that dog out. And by walking that dog out, you're just pressing your heels down towards the mat, keeping that heart shining towards the thighs, the butt behind you, rooting through spread fingertips. Really nice. Take that right leg to the sky. Little wardrobe malfunction here. Take that right leg to the sky, bend, twist, and open into what we call three-legged dog. There we go, stacking hip on hip. And then as we bring the knee through, we're gonna just pause for a second to engage the belly. Take that right foot down, surround that right foot with both hands, draw that left foot back so we can feel that nice stretch through the hips. Really nice. Now pivot that left foot and you're gonna open up into warrior two. So let me adjust here so you can see me a little bit more. There we go. That left foot is at an angle, that right knee is bent. I'll turn the other way next time so you can see. So find that warrior two. Actually, I want you to be able to see me, so I'm gonna bring me this way. There we go. You gotta make this practice worth every little bit of juice. Okay. There, that's better. You can see my hands, my knee, that right 90-degree angle. Good. And then those fingertips are nice and long, reaching. Good. And then extended side angle. Take that right arm inside that right leg. Left arm lifts. Feel that stretch through the left side of the body and that strength through the right leg. Good. And come back up for warrior two. Windmill those hands down and meet me in a plank. This is where we're going to fire up that belly. Lift that belly towards the spine. That core integrity, so important. Roll the shoulders, elbows in, drop the knees, and lower down tricep push-up. Shine that beautiful heart forward. Shine that light. Toes are on the mat, shoulders off the ears. And you're breathing. And curl the toes under, down dog once again. Walk that dog out. Left leg lifts. Bend, twist, and open. Knee towards the nose, hover. And then plant that left foot. Slide the right foot back. Opposite side now. 90-degree angle with that left. Right foot back. Pivot that right foot so you're on the side. And come on into warrior two. Good. Beautiful. Keep that knee in line with the ankle. Fingertips reach. Nice straight long arms. 2 panes of glass here, one in front and one in back. Take your left arm down towards your left thigh. Right fingertips to the sky. Extend it. Reach here. Good. Come back through that warrior two. And then windmill those hands down. Come on back through plank. Good. Belly lifts. Now for half vinyasa, you can use this plank and lower down and then shine your heart forward. But I gave you that modification to drop to your knees first and then lower down. As you work your way through yoga, through vinyasas, through movement and connection, you'll get stronger. So whatever works for your body. Curl the toes under, down dog once again. Right leg lifts. Knee towards nose. Let's lift it again. Right leg lifts. And this time, right leg comes through. Plant and pivot that left foot. Come on through to warrior two. Breathing. Right arm comes inside. Left arm lifts. Breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. This time, let's take a little reverse. Take that left arm behind, that right arm up and over. And pinwheel those arms back down to plank. Knees come down, lower down. Shine that heart forward, cobra or up dog. Curl the toes under, down dog. Left leg lifts. Left knee to nose. Left leg lifts. Left foot plants. Pivot that right foot, side of the right foot. Come on up, warrior two. Left arm, left leg, right arm extends. Come back up, warrior two. Let's find a side bend here. Right arm behind, left arm up and over. And pinwheel those hands back down. Once again, bring the knees down, lower down. And this time, find that child's pose. Big toes kiss behind, knees come wide. Now, continue breathing in this child's pose. I'm going to move my camera once again. I want you to notice your breath got a little breathier because we were increasing that cardiovascular system. That breath was getting a little bit more erratic. Now is our chance to rest and restore. So that's one of the beautiful things about yoga too, is we're training our bodies to be able to come back to this calming rhythm of breath. Oh, sink in, heart towards the mat, booty towards the heels. Good, you guys. And coming back out of that child's pose, just check in with you for a second. I want to make sure we're doing some hip stretches as well. So we're just going to start with one of my favorites, which is pigeon on our back. And I'm going to use 2 blocks tonight. So for pigeon, I'm going to come down onto my back, okay? Come on my back. I'm going to take my right foot up on top of both of those blocks. Take my left ankle and crisscross it over my right knee. Head, neck, and shoulders stay on the mat. And this is where I sink in and feel that stretch on the left hip. The blacks bring up a little support for us. A lot of times in pigeon, we can reach through and bring our right knee up, but the blacks just kind of give us that stable place to land. It's just a nice little break. Bottom of the spine is resting, middle of the spine is resting, top of the spine, head, neck, and shoulders. Taking it easy, breathing. And unwinding so we can take our left foot on the blocks, right ankle up and over, and find that hip stretch on the other side. Noticing that breath getting calmer once again. Refocus back to that original intention that we set. How are you feeling? Do you notice anything a little ease? Do you notice any sort of freedom in your body? Anything that was a little tight before? Just kind of notice once again what's happening. And then bringing ourselves to a happy baby, grabbing the sides of the feet, elbows, knees towards the elbows. Good, you guys, and take rest. I encourage you to lay on your mat for the next 5 minutes or so and just soak up all the goodness of this practice together. I'm going to put on a song so that you can just relax and rest, but sink into your mat. Head, neck, shoulders, sweet surrender. Bring everything down to the mat. Take rest and let it go. You take rest while I put the song on. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Waking up from this peaceful state of rest. Rolling over to your favorite side. And coming back up with me to seated meditation. Reminding you that today was all about going easy and gentle on ourselves. Too often we don't even cut ourselves a break or offer ourselves the same grace that we offer others. Nothing is perfect, nothing is permanent, and nothing is personal. When we can remember those three mantras, when we can remember those three things, we can find a little more ease and a little more grace. Your nervous system is always listening, and the body never forgets. Seek out that peace. Find your mat. Find your practice. Find your breath. The light and love in my heart humbly bows to each of you. I'm so grateful to do this practice with you. Namaste. Have an amazing day and shine your light so bright. We need it now more than ever.